Alright, so today we're going to talk about the rhetorical device called asyndeton. This comes from the Greek word meaning unconnected or not bound together. In short, you need to know that asyndeton deals with commas, not conjunctions. Conjunctions could be things like fanboys, for, and, nor, but, or, yet. So what you're going to see in these examples are writers getting rid of those words and just putting commas instead. So you can see by the definition here, the power, force, intensity, and vehemence this device infuses into any writer's or speaker's work can be commendable. The rapid effect while keeping the audience hooked onto the edge is what an asyndeton statement does. It also adds a lot of speed, especially you'll see this in stories at the end when things are trying to wrap up. If there's a big chase or something crazy is going on, you're going to see lots of asyndeton because conjunctions tend to slow things down. So let's look at a few examples here. Let's start with one of the most famous from William Shakespeare's Julius Caesar. I came, I saw, I conquered. Okay. Now, granted, I could put commas here or semicolons. The point is, I don't use conjunctions. I don't say I came and I saw and I conquered. It's just I came, I saw, I conquered. There's a nice parallel structure that we'll also talk about a little bit later. Here's one from General Douglas MacArthur. Duty, honor, country. These three hallowed words reverently dictate what you ought to be, what you can be, what you will be. They are your rallying points to build courage when courage seems to fail, to regain faith when there seems to be little cause for faith, to create hope when hope becomes forlorn. Again, notice there's no conjunctions here joining these individual sections. Another example, if you need one, Winston Churchill, good speech. We shall go on to the end. We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. Now you may say, oh, Mr. Russell, there's an and there. But it's okay. For the most part, we do see these commas. Again, we also see some parallel structure, which means each one starts with a very similar grouping of words here. We shall fight. We shall fight. Another good example from Fahrenheit 451 from Ray Bradbury. And notice how quickly this goes. You know, we get the sense that there's immediacy to this. Speed up the film, Monte, quick, click, pick, look, I, now, flick, here, there, soft, swift, pace, up, down, in, out, why, how, who, what, where, bang, smack, wallet, bing, bong, boom. And lastly, one of my favorite novelists, Joseph Conrad, my favorite novel, one of my favorite novels, Heart of Darkness, which was later adapted into Francis Ford Coppola's Apocalypse Now. An empty stream, a great silence, an impenetrable forest. The air was thick, warm, heavy, sluggish. In many ways, conjunctions would seem to slow this down, which somehow take away from the vivid imagery that Conrad's painting. So give this a try. You know, the next time you're going to describe something, try it with asyndeton, which basically means to leave off conjunctions. The end.